little man got to the point where things closed in upon him pretty heavily, he found in the midst of his society the great cathedral. He found a living symbol of his faith. What this faith was is not important. What it did to him is the important thing. This was something that symbolized the love of God for man, the presence of the Spirit.
I'm not a Christian, but neither was Jesus. I'm not religious, but neither was Peter when he baptized the eunuch from an Ethiopian Negus. It's segregation by faith. They gave the devil the reins, and I wonder, would it all end if he ended up dead? Or see the light, even begin preaching the word? Would hatred cease to expand? Would it end? Age-old curse of Abel and Cain, of brother killing brother, even knowing we are the same. Really, would the death of Satan be the end of evil and pain? I read the Bible a lot and see the devil in heaven. He speaks as if to his father. I mean, it's men who wrote these pages, so it does make you wonder how he can be omnipresent but also be an absent father. What kind of a parent would allow their children to suffer? What kind of love look like it makes the hatred tougher? To me, it looks like his true agenda was power.
We was raised Christians, but look what we grew up to. Blood up in the cradle to the grave. I go with tattoos. Raised Christians, but we grew up to some wise fools. Church kids now spilling their questions on the mic. Maybe we still Christians, cause we believe the other side is true. Believe in gods, we just praying they show us proof. We was raised Christians, but look what we grew up to. Blood up in the cradle to the grave. I'll go with tattoos.
I'm not a Christian, but I know that there is good in man. I'm not religious, I'm a pagan, proud of his ways. The human body's a temple, the Bible agrees with that. So we're all hosting a God in our physical shells. It's how we rose up from the beast. We evolve and we learn. Isn't that what a God would want? His children growing up well? If using them is a sin, then why give us a brain? I know it's folly to a God, the wisdom of men. Then why was there a tree of knowledge in the garden he made? I'm not a Christian cause some of these questions are cold blasphemy. Finding answers is worse, but I found that it was right for me. I've read the Bible cover to cover multiple times, seeking answers. Felt I was blind and began to cry. I was lost in a valley of darkness, but found my heart and a truth so shocking, there's no way to bring it to light. I'm not a Christian, that gave me peace, then I met the God.
Bro, we was raised Christians, but look what we grew up to. Blood up in the cradle to the grave. I go with tattoos. Raised Christians, but we grew up to some wise fools. Church kids now spilling their questions on the mic. Maybe we still Christians, cause we believe the other side is true. Believe in gods, we just praying they show us proof. We was raised Christians, but look what we grew up to. Blood up in the cradle to the grave. I'll go with tattoos.
I'm not a Christian, I know that our race is ancient. I'm not a Christian, I know they real and they ain't complacent. I'm not a Christian for all the hills that I'm calmly facing. There ain't no planning, it's just in place that I'm attracting. Remove the limitations when kids from the fear of Satan. And now they call me the Antichrist of my generation. I had to prove what I spoke, so behold my levitation. An outcast of the church simply for having questions, like why he hate other gods but they ain't hating on him. I'm not a Christian, though at times that feel like a contradiction, cause all the tales that they claim happen, son, I believe them. I resonate with Elijah's fire, this is the sequel. Ancient chariots of flame levitated the seers. That has been my desire, navigating the eons. Flirted with death a few times, never lay in the ER. Been to the other side, that's where I learned I am God.
We was raised Christians, but look what we grew up to. Blood up in the cradle to the grave. I go with tattoos. Raised Christians, but we grew up to some wise fools. Church kids now spilling their questions on the mic. Maybe we still Christians, cause we believe the other side is true. Believe in gods, we just praying they show us proof. We was raised Christians, but look what we grew up to. Blood up in the cradle to the grave. I'll go with tattoos.